I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, NXT War Games preview and predictions, you feel me? Now, I don't know if I talked about this for the last NXT special, because I guess you can't call them takeovers no more. I kind of like that, you feel me? I kind of like that. I like that. Like, the takeovers died with the black and gold NXT. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like how they're almost completely changing it. You feel me? Like, this new NXT is almost is completely different from the black and gold NXT. You feel me? And I see people complaining about it, but it's like when NXT was on USA and they had Adam Cole and everybody. Yeah, I was still watching AEW. Before AEW had Adam Cole, NXT had him and people was not watching the show. You feel me? Before CM Punk was on AEW, NXT had every great wrestler in the world, and people was like, "No, look at this storylines. I don't like the show. Da da da. I hate Johnny Gargano. Da da da. Da da da." So now it's like now this show is completely different. Y'all wanted to go back to the boring black and gold NXT. Wrestling fans are so stupid. But let's get into this. They having war games, you feel me? They basically doing old versus new. That's how I'ma look at it. Like the black and gold people from NXT versus the new people they're trying to push with NXT 2.0. You feel me? So first they have the war games, the women's war games. We got Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Cora Jade, and Kaylee Ray. I kind of like that team. All three of them, besides Cora Jade, has already been in the war games. Kaylee Ray was in the war games before. Io Shirai was like in 2 war games, I think. Raquel Gonzalez was in the war games before. So they got a bunch of experience. And if we being honest, in the new NXT, like these are probably 3 of the best wrestlers. You feel me? You could throw in Dakota Kai in that too. But Raquel Gonzalez is a really good wrestler. Io Shirai is one of the best women wrestlers in the world. Kaylee Ray is really good. I ain't gonna do. She's really good. Really good. And they going up against Dakota Kai, like I said, and Toxic Attraction. Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane. I'ma go with the baby faces. I'm gonna go with the baby faces. Toxic Attraction already have all the belts, you feel me? They're like the female Undisputed Era now. So I feel like, and then the Undisputed Era, when they had all the belts, they lost, you feel me? They won their first war games, but ever since then, they lost all of them, you feel me? So I feel like, and I feel like they want to build up to Io Shirai versus Mandy Rose. So I would have Io Shirai and them win. I'm not gonna lie. So that's who I would go with. And this is the first war games without the Undisputed Era. Think of that. It feels so crazy. Like they was in 4 war games, you feel me? I was wondering like what would they do this year if they would have never broken up or Adam Cole didn't leave. Like would they have did Legado del Fantasma versus Undisputed Era? Imperium versus Undisputed Era? That would have been really good. But let's keep going. We got Cameron Grimes versus Duke Hudson, hair versus hair match. Cameron Grimes has always been in this type of role. You feel me? He's like a mid-carder. Him and LA Knight for the $1 million belt was almost like this. You feel me? Where it's like he embarrasses Cameron Grimes. He embarrasses him, then Cameron Grimes come back and get his win. I feel like Cameron Grimes is great, but he's not world championship material. I ain't gonna hold you. He's not. He's like North American championship. I ain't gonna lie. But he's really good, bro. Cameron Grimes is really good. The personality. He lost a lot of steam, too. I ain't gonna lie. Since the new NXT started, he lost a lot of steam. I thought he'd have been one of the top baby faces. But he kind of is, but he kind of is like not. You feel me? He's like the 5th baby face on NXT 2.0. But I definitely got him winning this match. Next, we got Imperium versus either Kyle O'Reilly and Von Wagner or Legado del Fantasma with Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. We know Imperium and Legado can work well together. They're going to put on good matches. I feel like it's too soon. And I feel like if Kyle O'Reilly's on his way out, like, you could give him this great tag team match and go on his way out. You feel me? So I feel like we're going to get O'Reilly and Von Wagner losing to Imperium. Then we got Roderick Strong versus Joe Gacy for the Cruiserweight title. They've been pushing Diamond Mine really well. I ain't going to hold you. Like, to see how they started and then when they released Tyler Russ and the way they regrouped from then, I really liked it. I ain't gonna hold you. I really like the Creed brothers. I really like Ivy now. You feel me? I like how the fucking Chinese guy doesn't say nothing. I think that's cute. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that. But I do feel like they're trying to push Joe Gacy. You feel me? I do feel like Joe Gacy is one of their stars for NXT 2.0. I feel like Roderick Strong is a star too, but I feel like he's done all he could do with the Cruiserweight title. Like, I want to see Roderick Strong versus Ciampa. I would want to see that. You feel me? I would want to. I don't just have. I'm gonna get into this with the main event, but don't just have the old versus new. You feel me? Like, you can do a nigga from the old NXT versus somebody from the old NXT. Like, I want to see Santos Escobar versus Ciampa. I want to see Johnny Gargano versus Roderick Strong. I want to see Roderick Strong versus Ciampa. Don't just put the new faces versus the old faces. I still want to see old faces versus old faces. You feel me? If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to go with Joe Gacy for this. Just because I feel like they want to push him. Because he got Parker or Harlan or whatever. And I feel like Roderick Strong has definitely reached his peak as Cruiserweight Champion. I want him to get moved up on the roster. And then the main event, we got NXT Black and Gold versus NXT 2.0. That's mainly the whole card. What am I talking about? But we got Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight versus Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, and Tony D'Angelo. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. If we being honest, again, these is like four of the best wrestlers in NXT right now. Ciampa's one of the best. We already know with John Gargano. We already know about Pete Dunne. LA Knight is really fucking good. You feel me? I feel like Vince McMahon likes him, but not to the point to make him a main eventer. You feel me? I feel like he likes him as the Miz. You feel me? I feel like LA Knight is almost the Miz of NXT in a way. That's not a good thing. Who would I have win this? I would probably have the NXT 2.0 win this, especially if you're gonna have the Black and Gold NXT women win in War Games. I'll have NXT 2.0 win because Braun Breaker still lost to Tommaso Ciampa. They still trying to build him up. Carmelo Hayes is saying he the A champion. I feel like that still has a lot of legs. I still want to see Carmelo Hayes versus Johnny Gargano 1-on-1. So I feel like that got a lot of legs. I feel like... I'm going to go with NXT 2.0. I feel like they need it more. I feel like the guys NXT 2.0 need to win more than already Black and Gold NXT. I feel like they do. And I feel like you have a bunch of stories already with the Black and Gold NXT. Like Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, they hate each other, love each other. You feel me? Pete Dunne and Johnny Gargano was feuding over who's the best wrestler the whole last year. That's what they was fighting over. LA Knight doesn't like anybody. You feel me? So I feel like in a way, NXT 2.0 would benefit way more from this win than the old guard of NXT. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.